everyone, and Happy New Year. This yoga today is to bring in the new year with a lot of positive energy, an open mind, an open heart, and just really ready to feel rejuvenated and ready to go. Grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start in our comfortable seat. Resting your hands in your lap with the palms facing open. Roll the shoulders back. Make sure you have a nice tall spine here. We're going to take a few cleansing breaths together. So breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your mouth. Good. Breathing in. Big exhale out. Good. One more big breath. Exhaling it all out. Good. We're going to come into our child's pose here. So coming onto your hands and knees. We're going to bring your big toes to touch. Tops of the feet are on the mat. And then our seat comes to our heels here. Take a big breath here before we come down. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead here. And just breathe. Grounding the forehead here. Good. Coming up, walk the hands up slowly, take your time. And we're going to come into our yogi squat. So we're going to come up onto the feet. Toes point to the opposite sides of the yoga mat. Get comfortable here. We're going to push our knees open with our elbows, hands at the heart. Just grateful for this new year. Grateful for the other years. Taking in all that gratitude. Good. Plant the hands. Push your seat up. Coming into a nice forward fold here. Give a generous bend in the knees. And dipping your chin to the chest. Good. Let's open up those hips, bending back down into your yogi squat. We're going to straighten our right leg, toes point towards the ceiling. Planting your hands here. Really stretching that chin out, making the spine nice and tall. Good. And let's switch. We're going to bend the right knee. Left leg comes along. You might get a little cracking here like I did. And then extending that chin long. Good. And then we'll bring the feet back in. Hands come behind your seat. Come into your comfortable seat here. Let's take a big breath together. Good. We're going to bring our hands behind our seat now. We're going to puff our chest out, shimmying the shoulder blades together, looking up. Taking in all that love for the new year. Oh, and we're going to release, coming back to center. I want to come into our butterfly pose here. So bring your feet together. And let's just give our feet a little love, because I feel like we don't do that enough for ourselves. So let's do a little bit of massage here. I want you to find what feels best for you. You could go up into the ankles, tops of the feet. Just unwind, relax here. Just a few more moments. And then we're going to fold forward here, hinging at the hips. Palms face towards the ceiling. Nice flat back here. Make sure you're not rounding. You don't have to come down all the way. Just whatever feels good. Good, we're gonna come back up. We're gonna come back onto our hands and our knees here. We're gonna come into our candlestick pose. So we're gonna extend the right leg long, staying on the knee. Reach both arms overhead. We're gonna reach to the right. Opening up that side body. Good, we're going to plant our hands to the left side of the mat here, turning ourselves. Right foot comes to the top for our lizard pose. Left leg is long behind and we look forward. Now you can stay here if you want, or you can peel open that right foot, really getting into the hips, and you could come down to your forearms if you really want to get deeper into this pose. Good, we're going to come back up, and then we're going to switch. So now coming onto that right knee, left leg extends, come on up, find your balance, reach both arms overhead, reach to the left. Good, now we turn to our right here. We bring that left foot to the top of the mat for our lizard pose. Right leg is long behind. Looking forward, or you could come on down to those forearms if you did so on the other side, peeling the left foot open. Good, let's come on out. We're going to curl our toes under here and just come to sit back onto your heels. Coming into that toe stand, you can rest your hands on your thighs if that feels good, or you could come down to the mat if it's a little too intense. You could still feel that stretch. Whatever works for you. We're really opening everything up here. Let's clasp our hands behind our back, a little bit more intense. And let's release. Flick out the feet here, a little bit of movement. Good. Come to sit. We're going to bring our legs in front of us. Bending the knees, feet are planted. We're going to do a boat pose here. So we're going to lift our feet up off the mat, and we're going to open up our arms here. And if this is too intense, you can just come here and open up the arms, or you can hold on to your legs, whatever works here. Good. I want you to hold behind the knees. We're going to tap one toe at a time. Little variation here. Good. Come back up. And we're going to come into our fire lock pose. So this might not look like much, but it's very intense for the inner thighs here. I'm starting with my left foot on the mat, and then my right foot's going to come onto my left knee. Okay, we're going to get comfortable here. If this is enough, that's okay. Your right knee might be up in the air a little bit, also okay. Option is to put a block underneath if you'd like to rest the knee. We're just going to fold over here. So really feeling that stretch in the glutes and the inner thigh. Good, let's come on up. And we're going to switch our sides. So right foot is now on the mat. Left foot comes on top of the right knee. Getting comfortable here. Again, if you have that gap, you can put a pillow or a block, whatever you would like to put there. And then we fold over. Now one side might feel tighter than the other side, and that is totally normal. Great, we're going to come on up, come back to your comfortable seat, or you can plant one knee on the mat. I'm starting with my right, and left knee comes, oh, I'm sorry, my left knee's on the bottom, my right knee's on top, sorry about that. And then we're going to come into our eagle arms. So now we're going to do left arm underneath the right, interlacing here at the top, pushing the elbows up. Good. Taking a few breaths here. Chin is up. And if that's too intense, you could just come to hug yourself, holding onto the shoulders. Really nice shoulder stretch here. You could even play around with some circles. Or you could stay in stillness, but just make sure you don't have those elbows all the way down. You want to make sure they're lifting up. And let's release. Open up nice and wide. And come back. We're going to switch sides. So if you're in your comfortable seat, you could stay where you are. If not, right knee comes down. Left knee comes on top. Good. Now right arm comes underneath the left, interlacing at the top, lifting the elbows up here. And we'll release, opening back up. Good. Okay, we're going to come down to our backs now. I'm going to do a little relaxation. So we're going to come to lie. And I want you to plant your feet. And push that low back into the mat. We're going to take a few breaths here. Rest your hands on your belly. Just settling in the spine. Let's find a little windshield wiper movement with the knees now. Good. Hug the knees into the chest now. We're going to open up the knees here and just find a little bit of movement. Rotating those hips. You can bring them in and out. Do some circles. Then we're going to open our arms up into a goalpost shape. Dropping your knees to the left side of the mat. Looking over your right shoulder. And let's switch, coming back to center. We're going to drop our knees now to the right side and look over the left shoulder. And back to center. Let's extend both legs nice and long. Take up a lot of space here. And then I want you to bring your arms overhead. Take a few big belly breaths here. On the inhale, belly comes out. And exhale, drops. Good. I want you to stay here as long as you would like. Just relaxing and focusing on the breath. And with much gratitude and love, I thank you for practicing today. Namaste. Namaste yogis, thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button. It'll help me to keep producing free videos for you. I am so thankful to have you guys here in the new year. You guys have made 2021 such a fun year for me, and I can't wait to see what 2022 is going to bring. I didn't think I would even be where I am right now, and because of you guys, I am, and I'm so thankful. And I would just love to know what you guys are thankful for in 2021, now coming into the new year. So leave a comment below letting me know. Also, let me know if you have any resolutions. I will let you know that I have one back in the comments. With much gratitude and love, namaste.